Owning your own bar in Pattaya can be a dream for many people, but how the hell do you do it? In this video, we're going to be meeting up with business brokers, bar managers, and local experts, and they're going to tell me everything we need to know about how to open your own bar here. Now, I know nothing about opening up a bar here. I have zero experience. I've managed a few bars, and I know how to bring people in the bars, and I know how to run it, but in terms of opening it, I haven't got a... That's why we're going to be meeting up with these people, and they're going to be taking us through step by step and telling us everything we need to know. To start with, we're going to go and meet Patrick. Now, Patrick is a business broker, and he owns bars, he's managed them, and you know, he's got a business which actually helps people get set up and started with this. And we're going to go have a chat with him now, see what the process is. Just sat here with Patrick now, and Patrick is an expert in this field. I just want to know, say I'm a new guy here in Pattaya, I've got $50,000, $100,000 in the bank. What are the first steps I'll take?
The first place you want to start is where do you want to be located at, right?
Yeah.
So there's so many different places. You have soy cacao, soy chai pun, and obviously you got to start finding things that are available for sale, right? Obviously, if my website and what I do, I know a lot about what's for sale, even things that are not listed. So you may not be walking down the street and know it's for sale.
Okay.
Someone like me would know what's available.
Right.
And so then that's when, if you're partnering with me and I'm helping you locate a business, then we start going through the process of talking to either the landlord or the business owner who's selling. Obviously, your biggest overhead every single month is your rent, right? So you want to make sure that your rent is as low as possible, because that's going to help you be able to obviously make more money with your business. Yeah. And then going through the process of looking at what the lease looks like to make sure you get the best terms possible. So one thing that we help with is make sure that the person that you're talking to, either the business owner or the landlord, has the right to sell that.
Okay.
So sometimes you'll run into different things where this person is not actually allowed to sell something, right? That can happen.
But by going through like a particular company by yourself, you eliminate all these, risks.
Yeah, exactly. I think, one thing is there's a lot of like tied documents that we go through as well that obviously, because I have a tied team, so as a foreigner, you're not gonna be able to read all through all of this. Yeah. What we would call in the States would be like a deed or like a title for a property. Right, yeah. So we go through all the information to make sure that it's all on the up and up.
Yeah, so I bet there's a lot of guys out there that have come here with the dream of opening a bar and they've spoke to some random Thai guy who's got a bar somewhere for sale, and somewhere down the line they've ran into some problems because they haven't filled in the proper paperwork, and there's a lot of bad things that can happen.
Yeah, I think the number one thing that I see where people, I wouldn't say get screwed over, but they have problems is trusting the wrong people. Yeah. Just because you're here, if you're new in town especially, and you don't know a lot of people, you're maybe putting your trust in the wrong people. Yeah. And so that's what we help eliminate, right? You don't need to really trust the person you're doing business with, because we come in as that third party and make sure that everyone is doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, good to know, for a lot of guys that are coming out here, and if you guys want to open up a bar and you've got a dream to do this, it's way worth going through someone like Patrick to get all the legalities sorted, because the last thing you want to do is just speak to some random people out there, hand over a load of money, and run into problems down the line. Okay, that was a great bit of information there from Patrick, and he's given me a good bit of knowledge to go off to start with. I've just realised I am hungry as hell, so I'm going to go over to Mickey's place now. And Mickey has owned many businesses here, and he's been here for a long time, and he knows a lot about this game. So we're going to go have a chat with Mickey and have some food and see what he's got to say. As I said in my last video, there's more bars here per square mile than anywhere else in the world, and a lot of men come here with the dream of opening their own bar. But if you don't go about it the right way, you're going to fall into a lot of trouble. So I'm just walking down Soy Chai Pum now, and it's crazy to see how many new bars are actually being built down here. And there's people, Thai workers, working all along down this street, fixing the roads and fixing up the bars. And it's a good thing to see. More bars, more business, better roads, better for everyone. Okay, so I'm just back here with Mickey again today. Now, we spoke to Patrick, and he showed us a lot of the legalities and, the proper way you should do things. And what Mickey's going to tell us about is some of the pitfalls and some of the common mistakes that some people come out here and do when they want to open a bar. So can you tell these guys, what they shouldn't do, maybe, or what can happen?
It's not so much what you can't do or shouldn't do, it's what you should do. We come from the Western world where things are a particular way. You know, right is right, left is left, up is up, and down is down. You're from England, right? Mm-hmm. You never once heard anybody say the phrase or anybody use the term losing face. Okay? It doesn't exist in our world.
It's definitely a Thai thing, an Asian thing.
That's what I'm saying. You know, when someone has an issue about something, we talk. It's like, hey, dude, you got a problem with me? What's the problem? Okay.
Sort it out.
Yeah, we sort it out. We have a conversation. That's the thing, okay? Well, in Asia, they don't talk about anything. And that's one of the biggest mistakes is like we express our expectations. It's unspoken. Everything's unspoken and never say anything directly because of this losing face. And that's an Asian culture thing. Mm-hmm. When guys come here, and I see this all the time, probably talk to at least 1 or 2 people a month that come here with their life savings that want to buy a bar. And I always start with the same question. How well do you speak Thai? How many years have you lived here? Who do you know here? So you've got like you were talking about with Patrick. Patrick, you know, paperwork's one thing, but what's the name of the motorcycle guy at the end of the street there? The motorcycle taxi guys, they are the eyes and ears of the neighborhood. Literally, they are the first responders, they're the EMTs, there's the cops of every sort. And it's a great thing because they will always take care of the safety of that neighborhood and make sure that businesses are good. So if you go into a neighborhood and you know, for lack of a better word, piss them off. Man, I'm from New York. I'm cool. You're just a motorcycle taxi guy. Get the hell out of here.
You're going to act like that bad thing's going to happen.
Yeah, you're going to have all kinds of problems.
That quesadilla was amazing. Now, there's a lot of things you've got to take into account when you want to open up a bar here. Like Mickey said, you've got to, you know, be here for a while, make a lot of connections, and if you just think you're going to rock up with $50,000 in your back pocket, buy a bar, and want to get some girls in there, you know, start having a party and having a good time, chances are it's going to end bad. So we're going to go see Jason now at the Ecstasy Gentlemen's Club and go see what he's got to say about how to open up a bar around here. So let's go see what Jason's got to say and, you know, see if he can teach us. Here now, just at Ecstasy Gents Club, and Jace is going to tell us a thing or two about how to open up a bar here. How you doing, brother?
Good, how you doing, bro?
Good, man.
First, be patient. Don't jump on the first bar. You're going to hear, oh, this bar's for sale, that bar's for sale. There's a reason they're all for sale. So you got to keep looking until you find the right one, that you get the right price out of it.
What sort of things should people watch out for, you know?
God, yeah, I spend about $38,000 a month on electricity.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I have 9 condos above the bar though.
Okay.
So the electricity bill for the entire thing is about $38,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Not good.
Yeah. So how's things here? How's business?
We're doing good.
Yeah.
Been doing great. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of online streaming, so it's really helped out business.
So a lot of guys have said to me in the past, you know, I want to come here, I want to open up a bar, and they don't live here. They're just coming here on holiday, and they've probably got, you never know, they might have $50,000, $100,000 in the bank account, and they're just going to turn up willy-nilly and want to open up a bar. And what I always say to them is, anyone can open up a bar if you've got the money, but how are you going to find the girls? How are you going to, you know, get your foothold here if you don't know anyone?
Yeah, you need a good mama-san that can find girls for you.
Yeah, so that's another thing you're going to need, a good mama-san, and, you know, they're not always easy to come by.
No, and the drama, when you have 20 girls living here, the drama that goes along with 20 girls in here, and it's like babysitting all the time.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And getting down to work on time, it's a nightmare.
Well, Josh, cheers for letting me come down.
No worries.
Yeah,
no worries.
Good to speak to you, brother.
You too.
Hello, YouTuber ไปไหนคะ Where you go, darling?
And now I just want to take a quick moment and say to all of you guys, you know, you guys that have stuck around till the end of the video, if there's anyone out there who actually wants to open up a bar here and is thinking about doing it, they want a man on the ground and they want someone here who already knows a thing or two, message me, email me, I will go 50-50, not 50-50 on the money, but 50-50 on the effort and, you know, work you have to put into running a bar here. I get messages and emails every single day, people wanting to see me, wanting to buy me drinks. So if you want a good guy on the ground and to be the face of this bar, send me an email.